So, options for an orchard. We want to leave as much room in the backyard as possible. So I can have lawn to mow, make it look pretty, which I'm there going like, oh, when it rains so much, it's so annoying because it's just constant. So trying to squeeze in as many trees as possible, but still having enough spacing. This will be all fenced in line with the front of the greenhouse and then coming up, and then this will be where the chickens will roam during the day to give them more space, so hopefully they won't turn it into a mud flat.
This is the whole idea. Looks good. Looks promising.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, I'll leave that. Yeah, I'll cut that into thirds, leave a third of it in the ground. Now the question is, apple.
Go back, I was trying to get your dramatic pose that you were doing with your freshly planted tree. So this rock will act as a funnel, so hopefully the water will penetrate down to the roots. The orchard is now mostly planted.
I think it's one more tree, that's it I think.
So we've got over to this side, we've got our orange, old school Washington navel. Over here we've got a mandarin. Over here we have our pear, which is our only exception to our self-pollinating rule, as we have a few people in the area who already have pears and are successfully getting fruit. We've got our apple over here. Plum, our little lychee, an avocado, and our pecan.
Just struggling.
It is actually, but hopefully it'll come good.
The lychee hasn't done too much in growth wise, the avocado's got mental.
And we've planted them in a way that the taller ones are up here at the top of the hill and the shorter ones are down the bottom. So hopefully that means that the way the sunlight goes through the day, we wouldn't have the taller ones shading the shorter ones. Everyone should get a decent amount of shade.
Well, yeah, at the moment. That's
That's
because
the theory.
we will prune them because, you know, the dream plan is that when we put the fence line in, you got a spider on my neck. Dream is that when we put the fence line in, so the fence line go through about here, that hopefully we've got big enough posts, so have a big enough post, and then actually, you know, hopefully have about 2 meters sticking out of the ground, and then at that stage there we'll put it on both sides and actually maybe have bird netting over the whole lot.
Yeah.
So that means I'm limited to where my bird netting is, or if I'm pruning it every year, which won't be too bad because it'd be, well, orange and mandarin, I want to keep them only like about 1.5 meters tall, so they're quite low. And then everything else we've pruned around that 2 meter mark, hopefully. So just taking up the centers and letting them branch out so they're quite wide. So in other words, walking up and down here will be quite cramped, but that'll be fine.
It'll feel like a full orchard.
And then yeah, the plan is to have the coffee tree.
Your long-awaited coffee tree.
Yeah. Stop walking through the garden.
I do hope that your coffee tree lasts a bit longer than a Minecraft mod pack.
That's a bad mod pack.
So we've changed our plan for the step garden again. So instead of having flowering trees, we're kind of keeping with the use of this area. So we've got a Brazilian cherry planted here at the front, which is bouncing back okay now. And then we're going to put in a passion fruit. We'll do a little structure for it to creep up.
Yeah, using the trampoline that was here, just cutting the bottom off, putting mesh over it, just chucking it in the ground.
Which is going to devastate our little one, who won't be able to use it as a monkey bar anymore. Lots of lemon is going to stay in the pot. It's been in it for years, it's happy. We're not going to disturb that. As we expand, we'll see where exactly it sits, but that's pretty much its final spot. And then our last plant that we've got so far is the mango.
Grow up on the fence line, we can share with the neighbours. It means that we can get away with having a bigger canopy. And then our humble fig inside.
So we've changed from having 3 trees in here to just the one, which with the size of our garden beds makes a lot more sense.
It looks like it's struggling, but I had to spray it with soapy water since it has aphids all over it. And then depending on how this bounced back, we might end up running with this little tiny sucker.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Considering that when we got it, the second shoot was only about that big. And now it's going mental. So wait and see. Straighten up, grow it up, and then have the canopy going out.
So it'll be like an umbrella fig.
Yeah. It's all coming together.